We're live.
Woo! Welcome everyone to the match everybody's been waiting for. This is Jack of all trivia, and this is the main event. This is our movie trivia championship match. 5 rounds. Who am I? Oh, I'm just Haven the villain Pendergast, and I am joined by my co-host, my brother, Caleb Mashed Potatoes. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Mashed Potatoes here. I'm so pumped for this. I've been looking forward to this match since we set it up a while ago. These guys are both beasts. I mean, on the one hand, you've got the guy who beat me for the championship, and on the other hand, you got the guy who beat Robert. Twice, I believe. So this is going to be a very interesting match.
That is
I'm
that is the
excited.
truth. I believe it. And of course, tonight we have another guy that's down with us in Jack of all trivia. He is the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vale. He's streaming tonight. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. I've been waiting for this match since the last championship match ended. I think this is one that's going to be good. We have the kind of the new age with Grant. I know he kind of just joined recently, forming the new faction versus somebody who's been in the league, one of the pioneers of the family, I guess you would say, in Mr. Jeremy Adams.
Most definitely true. Most definitely true. And of course, we're thinking about our brother Timothy Smith. He couldn't be here tonight. He wanted to, but you guys will see him again soon. So with that out the way, Brooklyn, would you like to interview the combatants of this evening?
Absolutely, absolutely. So first, I'm going to interview our champion. That is, of course, Jeremy the Adam Adams. First of all, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be here, guys. It feels like it's been a while. I've been just kind of waiting in the wings, ready for this moment. So it's exciting.
So yeah, I feel like it's been a while since you've had a match in this neck of the woods. I know you've been busy with Full Metal Media, the WWMG. Are you worried that your lack of presence in this league is going to show some rust on maybe on our format?
It's possible. Plus, I know Grant's had more matches more recently, so I know he's been getting ready for this match. So he's hungry, and I'm not sleeping on the guy at all. So yeah, if I said I wasn't nervous, I'd definitely be lying.
All right. And we're going to go into his challenger, his opponent, I believe, with the record of 3-0. That is, of course, the comic book lad himself, Grant Gregory. Grant, I got to ask, man, how you feeling?
I'm going to reiterate what Jeremy said. If I said I wasn't nervous, I'd be a liar. It's exciting. I mean, one of the first matches that I saw when I joined the league was Jeremy's match, and I thought, yeah, one day I might be able to challenge for it. And a few months later, here I am now. And it's been exciting. It's been very humbling. And no matter what happens today, I'm going to be happy with it. I'm going to be even happier when I win, but I'm happy either way.
Now it's no secret, gentlemen, or no secret, Grant. With your faction, Sons of Apocalypse, Sean Sandberger, your teammate, one of another solid star in the movie division. I gotta ask, if in any prep time, what did you do today for today's match?
I spent most of the morning in the toilet. I've been vomiting, but I don't think that really helps with the stuff. So. Let's just say I was that nervous that I threw up. No, I ate something I shouldn't have. But during the week, I've been brushing up on the thing that I hate the most, and that's Pixar and animation. And it's I don't have any kids to watch them with, so it feels kind of weird, sitting there watching Bugs Life and Rugrats. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, just doing what I normally do, browsing IMDb and all that. So.
Well, Haven, I believe these guys got their interview on. I think without further ado, we'll kick it back over to you.
All right. Coming to the ring first, he is the challenger with a record of 3-0. If you want to play music, this is the time. He is Grant, the comic book lad, Gregory.
A nice little golf
his
clap for him.
opponent. He is the world heavyweight movie trivia champion with a record of 3-1. He is Jeremy D. Adams.
Woo! Woo!
Caleb, you want to take away how round one works and do your thing, brother?
All right, guys. Round one is going to work like this. It's the same as every other round one in every other league. It's you get 8 questions from randomly selected categories. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer after you ask the question, and then when you're called upon, please show your whiteboard or paper, and also verbalize your answer. Correct answers will be worth 1 point, and there's no penalty for missing, and there's no stealing in round one. You also have 4 repeats throughout the game and 1 challenge. So everybody got that? You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Grant, you ready?
I certainly am.
All right, then let's get it on. Your first question comes from the category of sci-fi movies. Sci-fi. What is the catchphrase of Bigsby Snyder in the RoboCop series of films?
These are the original ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some gangster films back in that era with the robot movies.
3,
violence.
2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to the champ first. Jeremy.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's correct.
Nice.
And Grant.
I'd get that for $1.
Oh,
No,
it's close.
Didn't get it.
Okay.
That was close.
I didn't
All
want
right.
that anyway.
Okay, your next question, question number 2, comes from the category of thrillers. Thrillers. In Fight Club, when Brad Pitt asks Edward Norton to punch him in the face, where does the punch land? Where on his face?
I love this movie.
Oh, yeah.
I love this movie.
It's a great movie, if you ask me. Like, this was... I could probably quote this movie just as much as The Princess Bride, and you know I can quote that whole movie. So,
Great.
2 of the most quotable movies, that's for sure.
yeah, no kidding. All right, I believe that's time. Grant, let's go to you first.
Motherfucker, you hit me in the ear.
Yes, that is correct. And Jeremy.
Here.
Also correct. All right, going now into question number 3. Question number 3 comes from the category of comedies. Name the movie from the quote. Just when I thought you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself.
Totally redeem yourself.
It seems like he knows that one. Yep, well, he's already fired up and ready.
I have a story about this movie.
This is a great quote. 2, 1,
5,
hands down.
4. Oh, you got it? All right. Let's go to Jeremy.
Dumb and Dumber.
That is correct. And Grant.
Dumb and Dumber.
Also correct.
Quick story. Mike Starr, the guy who they accidentally kill by giving the jalapeno sauce. The actor, my dad served my dad served jury duty with him.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they spent like
That's
5
pretty
hours
awesome.
hanging out together in the courthouse.
Cool. All right, question number 4 now. Going into question number 4 is in the category of animated films. Animated films. Tim Curry and Robin Williams have both lent their voices to many animated projects. What is the full title of the only animated film that featured both of them?
Ooh, the full title. I like it, Caleb.
Thank you. I mean, I guess I had to step up the difficulty a little bit. I mean, it is a championship match. Yeah. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And let's go to Grant first.
Fern Gully, the last rainforest.
That is correct. Even got the colon in there. And Jeremy.
I also had the colon. Fern Gully, the last
All right. They've both got the colon. Gotta love it. All right. So after 4 questions, Brooklyn, can you give us a score rundown? No?
Sorry there.
Looks like they're muted.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I missed that last question. I'm trying to figure out something with Haven Spike, and we're all good?
We both got the last one.
Yeah, the last one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they both got it.
All right. After 4 questions, Jeremy has been perfect with a score of 4 points, but Grant is not far behind him at all. Just shy of 1 with 3 points. So 4-3.
Dang. All right. So still anybody's game. That's how we like these championship matches. Let's keep going into the second half of round 1. And your category is action for question number 5. Action. In Sherlock Holmes' Game of Shadows, what British comedy legend played the role of Sherlock's older brother, Mycroft?
Mycroft.
That's a good question. Good question. It was, the film came and went to me,
Personally, love this
watched
movie.
maybe once.
If anyone watches the BBC series with Benedict Cumberbatch, this would be Mark Gatiss plays Mycroft. Great. He's great.
Yep. I agree. But, I love this guy, too.
Oh, this guy's great. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. And Jeremy.
Stephen Fry.
That is correct. And Grant, did you pull it?
Oh, thank God. I took a complete guess.
Ooh, nice one.
Wait, what was that?
Stephen Fry.
I didn't see your board, sorry.
He had it.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Okay. That's correct. Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi is a little glitchy right now.
No.
All right. So question number 6 now. Question number 6 is in the category of comic book films.
Oh boy.
What actor has had roles in 2005's Sin City, 2011's Green Lantern, and 2003's Daredevil?
Oh, that's a good question. Some of the movies are very forgettable.
Say one of them are good movies. 5.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. One repeat for Jeremy. And the question is, what actor has had roles in 2005's Sin City, 2011's Green Lantern, and 2003's Daredevil? Five, 2, 1, pens down. All right, and let's go to Grant.
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong.
Oh, incorrect. That is incorrect. And Jeremy, did you pull it?
You stumped me, man. I got nothing.
Oh, man. The correct answer was Michael Clark Duncan.
I thought of it. Why the hell didn't I write it? Yeah. Wow. Why did I not write it?
I don't.
I just didn't think it was that. Got my own head.
He was like the valet in Sin City.
Yeah.
He was Kilowog in Green Lantern.
I completely blanked on his role. I blanked on his role in Sin City until right now.
I forgot about Kilowog.
All right. So that means the Russian is cut. Ooh, like it. All right. Question number 7 comes from the Adams' favorite now, the category of Disney. Question number 7 is from Disney. What is the title of the first song from Toy Story? First song in.
You mean like the song that's played first in the movie?
Yeah, in the first scene.
In the first film.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. First film, first scene, first song.
The least favorite of the 3, in my opinion.
5.
I thought it was good.
3.
Tough call.
2, 1. That's an insane thing to say, Brooklyn.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Jeremy.
I'm pretty sure it's You Got a Friend in Me, isn't it?
That is correct.
Phew.
You've got a friend in me. And Grant.
A song that sounds way more dirty than what it is. You've got a friend in me.
He pulled it. All right, and your final question now here in round number 1. It's from the category of romance films. Romance films, and it's another name of the movie from the quote. Just picture your life for me. 30 years from now, 40 years from now. What's it look like? If it's with him, go. Go!
I tried to use that line once. You know what happened?
I hope you don't make me repeat this.
Only in the movies where they
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And let's go to Grant.
The Notebook.
That is correct.
Woo!
And Jeremy.
Did not have it.
Didn't have it?
Nope.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's quotes. I'm weak on quotes.
Yeah. Well, I know how you love the plot-based questions. So. All right. So after round number 1, Brooklyn, what does our score look like?
Well, unfortunately, with that last Jeremy miss, that did tie everything up. We are tied. Before we get to round 2, I want to say hi to everybody who's active in the chat. I see Zadius, I see Nazario, Russell, Sean, Jessica. We got a full house tonight. Jim, I think James is here somewhere. Yeah, we got a full house. So hi to
Hello.
everybody.
Hey, glad
Hello
you
to
guys are
Jess
here.
and Nazario. They're in my faction, Atomic Nation. Hey, guys, thanks for representing.
Oh, true.
Heck yeah, repping the Adam Nation.
How many people in that faction?
Ooh, we got like 16.
All of them.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
now, as the one representative of Atomic Nation.
Yeah. Thank you, Brooklyn.
No problem. I got you back, Jack.
All right. So going now into round number 2, it's going to work like this. Since Jeremy is the higher ranked, obviously being the champion, he'll get to choose between A, B, and C. Those letters will correspond to randomly selected actors or actresses or maybe even directors that with a large body of work. And then you will get 5 seconds to go back and forth. You'll get 5 seconds to name a movie that actor, actress was in or that the director made, obviously. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. But once you miss, then that means you are out. You need the full correct title, but if you miss, you are out. And then your opponent will get 10 seconds to list off as many titles as they can for bonus points. Make sense?
And if you repeat something you already said, you'll get another chance.
Yep.
You know, to say something else.
Sweet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
repeat the-
that's correct.
Yeah. But you got to do it in the time limit.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that happened. All right. So with that, Jeremy, you're the higher ranked competitor. Do you want to pick A, B, or C?
You know, I think it worked for me before. I'm going to go C.
So let's see. All right, Haven, tell him what he's won.
He has won.
The price is wrong.
He's won the man, the myth, the legend, Morgan Freeman.
Ooh.
Ooh. This is going to be a fun one.
How long is this going to go for?
If you guys keep getting it right, it will go for 35 minutes or 40 this round.
So,
All right.
All right. So we're gonna start with Jeremy. I'm gonna count you down. You're gonna go first.
Right.
You get 5 seconds to name a movie, and then we're gonna go to Grant back and forth until somebody's out of it.
Okay. All right. Batman Begins.
Going in style.
Hold on.
Sorry.
On.
All right.
Yep. Batman Begins is correct for 1 point. Going in style, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second.
Correct.
See if that's on the list. That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
All right. The Dark Knight.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
The Dark Knight Rises.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Wanted.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
The Lego Movie.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Red.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Chain Reaction.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Nurse Betty.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Unforgiven.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
The Bad Ben-Hur. So Ben-Hur 2016.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Glory.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
High Crimes.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Shawshank Redemption.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Now You See Me Too.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Driving Miss Daisy.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Oblivion.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Street Smart.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Deep Impact.
Yep, that's correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
The Power of One.
Oh, nice.
Power of One is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Kiss the Girls.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Along Came a Spider.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
On my sequel. Olympus Has Fallen.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Lean on Me.
Lean on me. That is correct for 1 point. All right, Grant.
London Has Fallen.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
I'm hoping. Now You See Me.
That is correct for 1 point. Because we said part 2. Grant.
Invictus.
What was that?
Invictus.
That is correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
Dreamcatcher.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant.
Yep.
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby is correct for 1 point.
Holy cow.
All right. Jeremy, sorry.
There's so many, and I just can't think.
3,
3,
2.
2, 1.
You got me tonight, Grant.
Woo. All right, Jeremy's out. Grant, starting now. Once I'm done talking, you have 10 seconds to list off as many extra point movies as you can. Starting now. Go.
The Bucket List. Bruce Almighty. Evan Almighty. Seven. Lucy.
4.
Batman Begins. Wanted.
Batman Begins.
Amistad. The Lego Movie.
Time's up. You got 7.
Yeah, he didn't get Lego Movie either, but
Nope.
Yeah, I had him get
Just
5.
an off day,
but I
an
might
off
have.
night for me, man.
I had him get 6. There were 2 of them that he repeated. He said
You had 6?
movies total, but 2 of them were repeated. That was Lego Movie and
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
Dark Knight.
Did you guys count Wanted at the end?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty.
What a round 2. Holy cow.
I just want to say 36 points scored in that round. That's gotta be up there in terms of round 2 points scored. So props to both men for really reaching deep into their data banks there for the Morgan Freeman movies.
I sucked terribly. Come on.
Movies. There's still like 15 more movies I could have named.
I know. I sucked.
Yeah, I had over 15 more movies, so that's fucking awesome. Brooklyn, take it away.
With that being said, gentlemen, Grant scored 21 points in that round to give him a total score of 27. Jeremy is scored 15 in that round to give him a score of 21. So Grant does have a 6-point lead, 27-21.
Yep. Wow. That's incredible. All right, guys. Now we're going into round number 3. Round number 3 will work like this. I will give you the category of a movie, and you guys will bet from 0 to 3 points what you want to risk. Then I will ask you the question, and if you get it right, you will you'll get the points that you bet, and if you get it wrong, you lose them. That's pretty easy. All right, so your category is horror. Horror. How much would you like to bet? Let's get it
Do you have to write
first.
it? Do you have to write it down or just tell you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll just have it write it down.
All right.
So Grant, how many would you like to bet?
2, please.
How many? I didn't hear you.
2, please.
2. Okay. And Jeremy, how many would you like to bet?
I'm going 3.
3. Going big or go home?
Probably go home.
All right. And your question here in round number 3. How many of George Romero's Dead series films have been rebooted? How many of them have been rebooted? Not how many reboots have been made.
Wait, how many have been rebooted? I don't understand that.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
How many of his
I get it now.
movies have had reboots made?
Not the individual.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Right, so I'm not asking for the number of reboots. I'm asking how many of the original films were rebooted.
Wait, can I get a full repeat, please?
Go 5,
Repeat.
4.
He had to repeat. Yeah.
It's a repeat.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right. How many of George Romero's Dead series of films have been rebooted? Four, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jeremy first.
It's 2. It's not. Is it 2?
2 is incorrect. 2 is incorrect, and let's go to Grant.
Don't feel bad, Jeremy. I went 2 as well.
What is it?
It's 3.
Explain it to me, please.
Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead.
No, Day of the Dead is a sequel. Day of the Dead is a follow-up to Dawn of the Dead. They both have Ving Rhames in them. It's the same. It's the same character. That's how you phrased the question. Was what was rebooted? So the 2 were rebooted because there's Dawn of the Dead, which was rebooted, and then Day of the Dead is a sequel to that Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that's how I had it as well.
Yeah, if you had
Right,
said which
but
3
there have
movies
been
were
reboots of the Day of the Dead that did not tie into Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, it's just
If you want to challenge it, that's fine.
Yeah, I need to
We'll ask
challenge it because
everybody else.
it's got the same character in it, so it's like I didn't think of it like being reboot of Day of the Dead because it's continuing something from the other Dawn of the Dead. Ah, man. I'm really rattled now.
It's a challenge.
I mean, but
We'll
like
challenge it.
2007
that's. I mean,
Day of the
I'll
Dead
just
had
challenge
nothing to
it
do with this.
He said
Okay.
a challenge.
It's just the Ving Rhames things that threw me off. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, that's a good point. And he did a challenge. So Brooklyn.
My thoughts?
Yes, sir.
I think I understand what Caleb is saying, and I understand what Jeremy is saying. When there was a sequel that was like off of a reboot. I think that's what he's trying to get after. There wasn't three reboots of the franchise. There was the 2. But yeah, I don't have enough knowledge.
I mean, I can just give him another question from a different.
I'd really
category.
Appreciate it. I mean, technically you're right, but I it's just a little muddy there. I really appreciate that.
Yep. No, you're right. It was it happens sometimes, but yeah. So
if we get a new question, does that mean I get my
yes,
what do you call it? Payback?
Yes, okay. You get your points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you repeat. That's true. All right.
All right. So we'll do this again, and the category will be animation this time.
Okay.
Damn,
Thank you, Caleb.
They got to vote. Yep. Put points up again.
All right, yeah. So let's get the bet again from Grant.
2.
3. You got
3.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Oh yeah, you got them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your question is, what famous actor narrates the opening scene in Minions?
All of that for nothing.
That's a good question. That is a good question.
It
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. All right, let's go to Jeremy this time.
I have no idea. I said
again.
Morgan Freeman. I've never seen it. Yeah. No.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. And Grant, were you able to pull it?
Fellow Aussie, Jeffrey Rush.
Ooh, incorrect.
Wow.
The correct answer was Anthony Hopkins. Anthony
right.
Hopkins narrated the intro. All right, so Brooklyn, what did that do to our score? Going into round 4 here.
Buried me deeper.
Didn't change anything. The lead is still by 6.
No, I lost 3.
No, I only went 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
I lost 3.
My apologies. So, yeah, Jeremy has 18 and Grant has 25. So that does increase the lead to 7.
18. All right. Wow. What a what a game so far. All right, round number 4 is going to be administered by Haven. You will get 6 questions. Again, kind of like round 1. You will write it down on your whiteboards. Correct answers are worth 1 point, but incorrect answers will lose you a point. All right. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Haven.
All right. Just to clear the air for the new viewers, they're each going to be able to answer all 6, or we're going to split it?
I thought that's how we did. Or is it 3 each? I think it's 3 each.
We could go all 6, to make it a. 3 each. Keep the game fair. 3 each. All right. All right, Jeremy. Since you are down, I guess these points are worth 1.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, they're worth
and no
negative.
whiteboard, right? We're answering.
No,
points.
you can just say it.
All right.
You can just say it, sir.
Yep.
All right. Your first question in the category of directors. Who directed the film Videodrome?
David Cronenberg.
That's correct for 1 point. All right, Grant, for 1 point. If you get it right, 1 point, you get it wrong. Who played Ava in Ex Machina? If I said that correct, I don't know. People say that funky sometimes, right, Caleb?
God damn it! How big are you going to be on pronunciation?
You get it close. I mean, you are foreign, and the name is foreign.
Oh, Alicia Vikander.
That's correct.
That's correct for 1 point.
Because I'm like, I know it's got like 3 or 4 letters, like consonants together, and I'm like, command. I don't know.
Okay. We're going to Jeremy for 1 point. And this is in classics.
Mm-hmm.
In what film does James Dean play teenage Jim Stark?
Rebel Without a Cause.
That is correct for 1 point.
He only had 3 movies.
Yeah. It was either that or the
It's
other.
only 1 point. Come on, guys. All right. Grant, your next question. This is in horror. What is the name of the bunny in Donnie Darko? This is one of
Frank the
Caleb's
Rabbit.
top 25 movies.
He got it.
Frank the Rabbit.
Yep. That is correct. All right. For your last question in round 4, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be in Tarantino films. What is the name of the strip club in From Dusk Till Dawn?
Oh, my God.
Fantastic question.
So know
Thank
it.
you.
I can't. Man, I can't remember, and I should totally know it. No, I can't remember.
Nothing? All
No.
right. Well, time is up then. Okay. The correct answer was, damn it, I was hoping you would say this, not me. It's the Titty Twister.
Of course. It was something like that.
Yep.
All right, Grant, your final question in round 4. What 1936 film tells the story of drug use and its dangers? That is for Grant.
Reefer Madness?
That is correct for 1 point.
Whoa.
I own that movie because it is a cult classic.
I didn't realize it
When,
was 36. I knew it was
When
old.
all the kids did
Yeah.
was they smoked the dangerous weed and then started ballroom dancing. It was crazy in 1936. After 4 rounds, let's go to Brooklyn.
So I'm really sorry. I had to go deal with something just outside of here. So I only caught Jeremy. I know Jeremy missed his last question, and Grant got his last question.
He got all 3.
I've got the score. Grant got all 3, and Jeremy got 2, but missed 1, so only went up 1 point. So the score is now 28-19, going into round number 5. So a bit of a despot.
So close to a knockout.
What?
I thought it was 20. I thought it was 25-18.
Yeah.
And then
Should be
Jeremy
Could be
got 2,
30 to
right?
19. He had 27 going into round 3.
I thought it was
No,
25.
Wait, what?
No, never mind. I can't do math today. Really sorry, guys.
You lost 3, you went down to 18.
I'm losing. I think that's all we know.
Yeah, it's 28 to 20, I believe. It's 28
Yeah,
to
sorry.
Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How late can you challenge something?
Well, if the question's already done and over, then you should challenge it done.
Because I'm
Yeah,
almost
you'd have to
100%
do it
sure that I
at
had
the
the
time.
Jeffrey Rush question right. I'm
uh,
going over it in my head. I'm sorry.
We'll have to check it after the match, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If there's any funky stuff, we'll post it and tell the people that we had a question wrong. All right, we're going into round 5, the final round. Woo. Since you're in the lead, Grant, you're gonna pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10, and it's gonna go for a 2-point, 3-point, 5-point. Jeremy's gonna do the same. He's gonna pick 3 numbers. Let's go to Grant first. What are your numbers?
1, 3, and 5. Thank you.
1, 3, and 5. Jeremy, what are your 3 numbers, sir?
Out of what? I'm sorry.
1 through 10.
2, 7, and 9.
2, 7, and 9. I believe my brother Caleb is gonna administer these questions.
Yep. What were the numbers from Jeremy? 2, 7, and 9.
Yes.
Jeremy was 2, 7,
Okay.
and 9. Yes.
Just making sure. All right, Jeremy. Since you're behind,
Mhm.
you're going to be getting your questions first,
All right.
and your question will come from the category. Your 2-point question from category 2 will come from the category of comic book movies. I'm sorry, not comic book movies. Comedies. I'm sorry.
Not
about that.
better.
Comedies. All right. All right. What comedian plays Rufus, the 13th apostle of Jesus, sent from heaven to help Bethany stop 2 rogue angels from getting back to heaven in Kevin Smith's Dogma?
Chris Rock.
That is correct for 2 points.
Still
Nice.
didn't get the $12 that Jesus owed him.
All right. Number 7. Ooh. Number 7 is the category of animated.
Okay.
Get over to it. Sorry about that. All right, your 3-point question. In animation, what is the name of the skeletal dog owned by Victor von Dort in The Corpse Bride?
I don't know. I saw it once. Spot.
Ooh,
That's the final answer?
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
I know what it is. I know an animation one. It's
that
correct.
means
Is it over or no?
No.
that Grant is correct, and that means your winner by TKO and the new champion of the world, Grant, the comic book lad, Gregory. Woo-hoo. Yeah, the correct answer was Scraps. Yeah, so geez, man. What a score. 28-21 was the final score. I don't know, man. This was crazy. This was intense. Haven, go ahead and take this away.
It was one for the ages, man. 2 heavyweight guys scoring a shitload of points. Holy shit. Round 2 was amazing. Both players played well in round 1 and round 2. Jeremy was just down and he going into the 5th, and he just kind of recuperate with the last question. But fuck, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was absolutely insane. I mean, in round 4, like if Jeremy had been able to pull that last question, would have been a very different score. Like that loss of 2 points kind of really set him behind. But man, Grant, had a fantastic performance, and nothing against Jeremy either. He put up a great score. Yeah, I think we should just go ahead and talk to these guys.
Brooklyn. You want to take the interviews?
I want to go over to our new champion, the comic book lad, Gregory. How do you feel?
Surprisingly emotional over this. I got to give props to Jeremy. He's been a fantastic champion. You know, been giving him shit all week about it, but that, you know, all kayfabe and that aside, it's he's truly a great bloke and a fantastic champion. And I know we're gonna battle again in the future. And I think it'll come down to Morgan Freeman. He's got too big of a body of work, and you forget what you say halfway through it. And but I'm absolutely flawed. It's the easiest way to say I'm flawed, and I'm humble. Thank you.
All right, well, that's good to hear, man, and from myself, and congratulations on the big W. Unfortunately, I do have to go to our loser now, Jeremy Adams. Jeremy, unfortunately, this was your first title defense. It seemed like after round 2, I know Grant kind of picked up a lead there with the 6 points in Morgan Freeman. What were your thoughts after round 2?
My thoughts. I knew I'd lost the match when you said Morgan Freeman, because my mind went blank. I mean, I was pulling stuff, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to pull enough. I don't know what happened. My mind just froze. And I'm just like, all the obvious movies like Seven and stuff like that, they just weren't coming. So, but I just want to take a moment and say congrats to Grant. You absolutely earned this victory. You know, I know what a great competitor he is, because I've been testing him on questions. I've been watching him, and I know he's great. And I knew it was going to be a tough one today, and I didn't bring it. And when you don't bring it against an A player, you're not going to do it. So he's fantastic, and he deserves this title. Absolutely.
Will we be seeing you again trying to go after the belt, or will there be a hiatus, or what do you?
I think there's going to be a hiatus. And I will get back to you guys. I at this moment, I really don't know. Definitely a hiatus. But we'll see what happens. You know, I'd be lying if I didn't say my confidence was pretty shaken right now. Nothing to do with you guys or Grant. I just feel like I just shit the bed today, and I don't know what happened with me today. So, you know, well, kind of recuperate, do some Rocky training, and see where we're at a little further down the road here.
Make sure you film a montage. That's the most important.
Yeah, of course. And it's got to be a Rocky 4 song. Absolutely a Rocky 4 song.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's kick it over to Caleb and Hayden.
Shit, man. I don't want to say, man. It was a great tough match, man. You know, a lot of the questions were tough, but it's a championship match. And, you know, Jeremy scored 15 points in the second round, man. So he was, you know, it wasn't like he got beat down. You know, these guys both scored a lot of points in the second round. You know, so it was fucking awesome. It was an honor and a privilege to be here.
Thank you.
Hosting this great battle between two titans in the movie trivia knowledge, you know, from all the different channels on YouTube. So it was great to be here. Caleb?
Yeah, absolutely. This was like a match for the ages, certainly. And I mean, I think we basically have to stop calling Grant the comic book lad. He's now the guy, the Kingslayer. He's gone through some of the people that we. The
trivia master? Jeremy. How about the trivia master?
There you go, the trivia lad. Yeah. I mean, but like just since he's come on the scene, just like blown away all the competition. Yeah. I mean, nobody. I wouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people were thinking, you know, there's no way that anybody beats Jeremy right now. A lot of people thought that about Robert, and he just proved them all wrong again and again. This was amazing to watch. It was so much fun. But with that said, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Let's go to our unfortunate loser today, Jeremy. Where can people find you if you chose to be found?
You can find me crying and nursing my wounds at Jeremy Paul Adams on YouTube, Jeremy Paul Adams on Facebook. I am an admin and head question writer at Full Metal Media, Full Metal Trivia, big multi-person trivia matches over there. And you can also find me in the Worldwide Movie Games Network. I'm the head question writer for There'll Be Trivia over there. So you can see me.
Heck yeah. All right, and let's go to our new champion, Grant the Comic Book Lad. Where can people find you?
Anywhere where there's good trivia happening. Here on Smo Bros, you'll catch me during the week where I have to verse
Jack of all trivia.
Jack of all trivia.
Mhm.
Where I verse Luca and Jukebox.
Yeah.
Comic Book League. Where I've got to verse Chance. So I got another. My tough week hasn't finished yet. So.
All right, good stuff. And let's go to our producer for this evening, Brooklyn, the Black Lantern Vale. Where can people find you, bud?
You can find me here sitting on the couch doing this kind of stuff, producing, hosting, asking questions, mainly on Jukebox Trivia every Monday. You can find me on Twitter, TheRealPK10, and on Instagram at RookieB.10, where you can find me posting pictures of probably food.
All right, good stuff. And Haven, my co-host, my partner in crime, man. Tell the people where to find you.
They can find me bitch slapping punk ass suckers in the face outside on the streets, vigilante style at night. But any other time, you can find me on Jack of All Trivia. You know, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. You know, I ask questions sometimes. I host matches. You know, I do what I can. Facebook, same thing. Jack of All Trivia. If you like what you've seen here, you can like us on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you want a match, let us know. We'll book you. We got 5, 6, 7 different divisions. We have everything you need here, right now. Jack of All Trivia.
Yeah.